Hi, welcome back. All right. Now that we've accomplished the task of getting the fuel to the fuel station, we didn't roll over, so that's really great. That was a really treacherous path down by the river there. Now we're gonna head back down here, and we're gonna go grab these packages of concrete. I think one's right there, and one's right there. This should be a lot easier, and we should have some time for some other stuff after that. I'll just hang a left and go down the road. We're gonna just drive down the road all the way to the river. We'll just stay on this road. It doesn't stay this nice, although the concrete ends or the asphalt ends right about here. Put in the four-wheel drive, and then low range and the diff lock. We'll pretty much always take this path to the side. Definitely saves us some time and fuel. Let's put it back in automatic, see if we can get some extra speed here. Not really. But we shouldn't have to winch here, so that's good. As we upgrade our trucks, they're going to be more and more capable, and this kind of stuff will get a lot easier. Some of the other maps have a lot worse terrain, so we'll definitely be looking forward to having more capable trucks. I do like the Fleetstar, but I think we'll have fun with that cat as well. I'm really looking forward to trying that one out. And then nice and slow through here. I don't know if it's possible, but if I can have a playthrough where I don't roll over on this corner, I would call that a big success. Let's just try driving through the trees here again. Oh. We hit our box side. Oh, I forgot we had the trailer. I think we're hung up on the crane. There we go. I don't think we need this trailer right now, so we'll just leave it right here. Yeah, that's a good spot as any. This terrain is real bumpy. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, another rollover. Well, hopefully this Chevy can pull us back on our feet. It doesn't have the diff lock, so. If it's really struggling, I think we'll just go find the other upgrades around here and roll our scout back over. Probably in the opposite order. Get that scout rolled over first. Let me go through here, maybe? Oh, that's not too bad. I wonder if we can just drive up through here. Ooh. Trying to figure out. I think I got a little turned around here. Come on. Hung up on the branches again. There we go. We're here. Here's where we got our Chevy. You know, the memories you get when you drive past the yard of the place you bought your vehicle at. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, come on. There we go. Try this again. Except let's get a running start this time. No? Maybe. Ooh. This might help us out. There we go. Hey, that worked out well. Okay, let's not try to go to that side. We'll just kind of go through here. There we go. Oh, 1 second here. All right. Don't need that again. Come on. All right, we're almost to the first pallet of concrete bags, I believe. No, we already grabbed these two, so we got to go all the way to the other side before we grab some. We're almost down to the crossing. There we are. Ooh. Getting a little too excited here. There we are. I'm not sure. I think we can go around this side here. Nope. Dang. Train. Oh, there we go. I was worried there for a second. Now, can we cross over here? Yes. If we stay where it's rocky, it shouldn't be too muddy, I think. Oh, does this crosses right over too? I didn't realize that. Well, now you know. The anchor doesn't help us very much in the mud. There we go. Now we'll go grab that last pallet of concrete and drop it off. This one, the drop off is right by at the house. It's by these concrete, so it's a really easy task to finish up. This part of the road here is a bit muddy. Good terrain for the Nitto mud grapplers. Oh, perfect. That was an excellent execution. Let's put on the diff lock here. Our little truck needs to visit the car wash. Now I think put in automatic and just drive on the left side of everything here. Oh, we gotta pack it. There we go, another $2,900. All right, so we gotta deliver the vehicle spare parts, and I wonder how hard this Chevy would be to get out. We're right there. You know what? Let's just go back the way we came, and we'll go and fuel up, and we'll take those vehicle spare parts over to Bill's house. Wow, it's bright out. This thing does not too bad, even in two-wheel drive. Those tires must have made a big difference. Easy does it. a little mud hole. A little tippy, but I think we're doing all right. Day at work, we were well, I had the fuel tank out of one of our loaders, and you know, it's from 1983, so the bolts were very rusty, and when I was taking the tank out yesterday, 2 of them broke. So it took about 4 hours today to drill those 2 bolts out and then tap the holes for new bolts. It was quite a process. Metal shavings all over you because you gotta lay underneath the loader the whole time while you're drilling. And they were big too, so tapping them took a long time. The threads on the bolts, I think, were 9/16. And so that, yeah, definitely took a long time to tap them out. And you couldn't use the handle from the tap. You had to use like a 12-point socket on the tap and use a ratchet, so you had to be careful you didn't twist and break the tap, because that's really easy to do, especially when you have a ratchet on it instead of the tool. But we got it done, and tomorrow I gotta put the fuel tank back in the loader. All right, carefully go through here. That's it. Oh, every time I get worried about that spot. We've had a little too many rollovers in this playthrough. I think it's because I'm doing a lot of cockpit view, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. But there's certain times where it increases the challenge a bit. There we go. We'll get up here to the gas station and refuel. Then we're off to the, I don't know if it was the service depot. I forget what the thing up here is called. It's very close by where we get the vehicle spare parts, but for some reason you can't get your repair parts there. I don't know, that's weird. I feel like where you buy your repair parts and the vehicle spare parts should be the same location, but whatever. All right, for once we're not on fumes. Yeah, what's this place called? The service hub. Yeah, that's where we're going. Maybe you can get repair parts there. Alright, and I think that's the last task we're gonna do on this map. I'm open to doing some contracts, but we're gonna wait a while before we do like the timed competitions and the task for the fuel. We might try to pull that Chevy out by the beach, actually. That one we might do. We'll take a look. I think if I do that, we'll take the crane and the box off the back of the truck, so we have a bit more, bit of weight reduction. Okay, vehicle spare parts, not on the truck. Loading platform. And let's accept the task. This one? Yeah, okay. Come on. Yeah, whatever. There we go. We're loaded and ready to go. Oh yeah, what was this competition? It's we need to take a shipment of tools to the farm, help them recover from the flood. I wonder, does it say service spare parts ×3? We'll do that later. Four and a half minutes isn't too crazy, but I'd rather upgrade this truck or the Western Star before we tackle that. All right, now nice and slow through here. And then I think we'll take this trail on the right. Where does it start? Right here. Can we fit through here? So far, so good. Yeah. Easy. Let's engage the diff lock and go in low range. I thought that log was going to give us a little bit of problem. And I think, if my memory serves correct, there's a hard left at the top of this hill that isn't obvious if you're in cockpit view. Let's try to see if we can go a bit faster. Maybe I was thinking about somewhere else, or maybe there's still more hill. Yeah. Lovely. We can do this. Yeah. Easiest thing I've ever done. Okay. Now let's just do this third person view. That was a little sketchy. Just a little. Nice and slow. Then we gotta hang a right here. Maybe we can just go straight right here. And old Bill Anderson lives way out in the woods. He's kind of an oddball, but we try to help him out when we can. Oh, we already read that. This is... I thought that was like the task completion message. Well, well, well. Great work. Time to get drilling. Oh, another $2,100. We're up to $41,420. We're level 7. This is going well. I'm happy. Let's go down by the log station and come out by the farm and then take a look at maybe getting that Chevy out. Now, if I remember correct, it's a little tight going around this house. Wait, can we, you know what we can do? Oops, sorry, Bill. We can go this way. There's another path that's different than the one we came up. A bit muddy. Let's go into low range there. I feel like this is one of the coolest like environments for a driving game. The way the mud moves and snow bogs you down, it's really fun. I don't know if there's any other games that have these kind of features that are like realistic in the way that this is. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's as good as I've seen so far. 174 liters. Just avoid that big rock on the left. And we'll try not to drive in the muddy road through the farm. And drive through their lawn a bit. Hey, we didn't take out any of that fence. That's pretty good. That fence usually just like falls apart even if I drive close to it. Like I could be like a foot or two away and it'll like fall apart. It's funny. Damn, straight pipe vibrating everything loose. All right. We may have to deliver some fuel to this truck when we're done getting this Chevy, but we might be okay. Oh, cut the corner a little too tight. And then I think we're gonna try to take a shortcut through the woods here. There's an easier way than taking the road down to the quarry. I don't really like the road down to the quarry. Okay. Yeah, I think we can go like right there. And then catching that box. There we go. For some reason, those little spruce saplings reminded me of the hemp plants from Rust. No! Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, here we go again. I can't believe we rolled over again. Sometimes you just get that little bounce in the trail and that's all it takes. We're gonna see if we can roll ourselves over with this truck. I don't know if we're gonna be able to, but hopefully. There we go. Okay. Now through here, let's just take our time. Don't push it. Let's just do that. There we go. The safe winch. Man, just everything's getting in our way. Well, we got a couple tasks done quickly, so that's good. When we get the bigger trucks, we'll be able to do some of the tasks a lot quicker. The first ones are pretty slow going. Yeah, I was just looking at where we were going. I don't think there's a shorter way. I think we have to kind of go all the way around. Fastest way is to stay on the highway. So we'll just fuel up. Quick little gas and dash. I think it's weird how, like, sometimes there's, like, floating branches in the game. I thought they would use, like, some sort of physics that, like, you know, tells each thing, like, where the ground mesh is, but maybe it's weird with their ground deforming model, but I don't think so. I think that would still work, but this is like the slowest Chevy I've ever seen. My old 94 would have no problem going up this hill. So we may get lucky. There's some trees right by where that truck rolled over, so we might get lucky and be able to do that thing again where we put the front bumper into something and then winch against that. That really helped us out with the last rollover. Let's get through this spot by the farm here. And there, we're on the highway again. Now, I find it interesting that they have highway trucks in this game. Like, is there some maps that have long stretches of highway, or is this like, is this region the one with the most highway stretches? Because I feel like I haven't seen any highway stretches more than what this region has. Take it easy. Don't get out of control. In the four-wheel drive. We're almost there. All right, we'll hang a left. Just here. Put it in low range. Then we'll go over here. I think the Chevy can just drive right through here. Oh yeah. Can't quite see. I think it was a little bit further. Oh yeah. Let's just pull through here. Okay. Let's attach the winch. There we go. Well, those trees definitely helped us out. That was an easy winch. Okay. Let's try to go get this Chevy down by the river. I really hope that we can make it down the hill. Last time I did it with the that military 8x8, the Tatarin, I think it's called. The Tuz Tatarin. And it works really amazing for all kinds of terrain. Okay. Okay, yeah, we should be able to do this. I feel pretty confident. Let's put in low range. Let's just highlight our task. Come on. Nope. Okay, we'll try to winch it from as far up here as possible. Or I guess, yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay. Oh, can we cut over the hill a little bit without getting us in danger of rolling? Now we'll try to turn straight up the hill. It's going pretty good so far. Should be careful what I say though. Just try to hang out on top of this ridge as we drive back. The drop off for this is very close. We just have to go back to the highway where we turned off of the highway there, and it's kind of across the road. Maybe up the road 100 yards or so. You know what else we can do is let's get some cheeky fuel. It's our delivery fee on top of whatever he's paying us. You know, siphon the little gas. Let's try to not roll over this time. Oh. Actually, I think we can actually just go straight down here. Yeah. I think this is slightly less trees to go through here. As I was saying. All right. We're just coming up on the highway here. Then we'll be able to drop this Chevy off, and then we need to go and well, we'll see. We'll see when we do this. We're just about there. Then we can make up our minds. Where's the fisherman's house? Oh. Huh. Let's just do that. That was confusing. I don't know why they do that. Have the task and the drop off location in a different spot when they're like right beside each other. Okay. I guess we're stuck. There we go. Well, let's hope he's learned his lesson. Thanks for rescuing his truck. All right. So we've got $43,232. Still level 7, but that's good. We got some money in the bank. We could even buy a new truck if we wanted. Yeah. It's making some progress.